starting dinner at 2:39 p.m. Sorry, I walked into our recycling. It's trash day tomorrow. This morning when Mats was leaving for work, I asked him what he wanted to do for dinner tonight, and he was like, oh, I bought the stuff for the salmon thing that you really like that you wanted to make. And I realized I've actually never shown you how to make it, and it is by far my favorite spring recipe. I got the idea off of a picture I saw on Pinterest, not even a recipe, and it was just with like potatoes and salmon and asparagus. And I was like, I feel like I could really get creative with this. So even though it is the middle of the day, I thought we would get started on some dinner prep. But this is like delicious. It's such like an easy thing, and I'm addicted to the leftovers of this. I like eating this cold. Sue Me, which that song by Aubrey. I like it. Maybe I relate as someone who has been threatened with more than one lawsuit in her time. This is the rough ingredients. I obviously am not including the salmon right now because we are not eating this till later, so that we do like to eat it warm on the first day. Red onion in water and into the fridge, and that helps with like the bitterness and the acidity. And we've got asparagus. Just find the spot where it naturally wants to break off. Sometimes that's higher or lower than you think. These we will cook. We're not eating them raw. I like them to be just like blanched so they have that snap to them. So this will be another thing we do tonight. Relatively same-ish size. Then these get boiled just until they're fork tender. Pickles. So these I'm actually chopping up pretty small because they're basically going to blend into the dressing. Now onto the dressing. Just like a spoonful of 𝗀𝗗𝗃𝗃, some avocado oil, olive juice. Oftentimes I will add olives, but these are not pitted. I'm not that kind of girl. Splash of apple cider vinegar, pickle juice, squeeze of honey, garlic powder, onion powder, salt, pepper. Taste it and adjust accordingly. That was just a splash of red wine vinegar. Perfect. I almost forgot, but into the pickles, we are going to add one of my favorite things in the entire world, capers. And the very last thing, some sun-dried tomatoes. We just wait to basically assemble. My allergies have been out of control. They're really, really bad when I wake up in the morning, and then they're pretty good, and then late afternoon, I kind of get like that second wave. So something I did yesterday, which seemed to help, I don't know, I guess this is an experiment, is having caffeine at this time. So I did a very lightly steeped, oh my God, yeah, wait, gotta take the tea back. Turns out it wasn't as lightly steeped as I thought because I forgot it in there. A lightly steeped green tea, and then I added it's a water enhancer from 310 Nutrition, and it's got like calcium, magnesium, potassium, that kind of stuff. For the next couple of weeks, our dust and dander allergens in LA are just off the charts, and I can feel it. I can. When I did this yesterday, it really seemed to help. Before we get into the rest of the vlog, I want to take a quick moment to thank today's sponsor, Raycon. Raycon is a lifestyle audio brand that offers premium sound, comfort, style, all at an affordable price. Their everyday earbuds have incredible sound quality, and they're also designed with comfort in mind. Wear them all day, go into the gym. If you're like me, wearing them to go do laundry. And Raycon's latest model is better than ever. They now have a 32-hour battery life. Yeah, I can do that simple math. That's more than 24. That's more than a full day. And something I utilize all the time is their multi-point connectivity, so you can connect to 2 devices at once, back and forth between your phone and your computer, which when I'm editing videos, I do all the time. And they come in so many cute colors. I have this gorgeous little purpley color, and then the case, yeah, we've got clouds that matches. Not only is it cute, it's a protective case as well, which as someone who is clumsy, I love. And I know a lot of you who follow me also have ADHD or are neurodivergent, so I feel like I have to tell you, yeah, they've got active noise cancellation. And I didn't really understand how great noise cancellation was until I was on an airplane with, I can only estimate was 87% children under the age of 5 and 24 dogs. The Raycon Everyday Earbuds are ideal for daily use. They have up to 8 hours of usage of listening to music, phone calls, all of that. And then when you charge it, the case holds 32 hours of battery in itself. They are also Siri and Alexa compatible. And their brand new quick charge feature, when you charge it for 10 minutes, guess how much battery life you get? An hour and a half. Go to buyraycon.com/meghanrinks to get 15% off Raycon's best-selling everyday earbuds. Brought to you by Raycon. This says when I'm out in public, I can't hear you, don't talk to me. Crazy. This is a jelly cat. I had no idea. When I saw that jelly cats were like very popular, they started showing up on my For You page and I was like, hey, that kind of looks like my teddy bear that I bought at the plaza when I was like 19. And then I looked at the tag, jelly cat. I've been a stuffed animal girl my whole life, despite my severe dust mite allergy. I love this house. I love this house. But I will say, one of the only things that I'm routinely missing is that our laundry is downstairs. Sound-wise, that's great, but it's not technically like a 2-story home. Our downstairs is a garden level. There's not basements in California because we have earthquakes and that would be horrendous. Usually it means that like half of it has like soil on one side, like it's built into a hill, but it means I have to walk down there. Hey, if that's my only complaint. Welcome to the dungeon. Squash has gotten massive. Size comparison, it's so big. Look how big these are. It's my hand. It's huge. Our first squash. I think we're gonna have a lot more. Racing back home to put the clothes in the dryer. I am trying to shin sweat. For the first time in years, I found like 5 bones in this one. And as somebody who got a salmon bone lodged in her throat when I was in like 3rd grade, 4th grade, it's a little traumatizing. I got a little scared. I ran out of contacts and I didn't shower last night. So let's wash our hair. We did it. We did it. We did it. Hooray. Yeah, we did it. What's that from? Dora? Dragon Tales? Dragon Tales, Dragon. PBS Kids. Slapped. I'm not sticking it in like the ear crevasse part. Gotta get your other crevices though. You know what I did in the shower? What my fellow should be doing. I washed my legs. Not only did I wash my legs, I washed them between my toes, behind my ears. Trickle down economics doesn't work. Trickle down showering also does not work. But now we are gonna get horizontal for a bit. Because even with beta blockers, showering's a lot. Hi, I was calling in to check.
Your name is?
Last name? Yes, Megan. How about I call back at 2?
I'm gonna call you back.
Okay, I was also just.
Number I have is.
Perfect. I was just gonna say 2 if.
I'm gonna call you back.
Okay, that sounds great.
Find out that. Okay.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
She did not want to hear my plan. And you know what? That's fine. Here is the dinner from yesterday in better lighting. These are the leftovers. It's so good. This is another thing I need to tackle cleaning today. So my hair has been up in this towel for a good minute. I probably should have taken it out sooner, but I brushed my hair out in the shower. I have to be careful about running my fingers through my hair, specifically this one, because I like snagged the fingernail and it like wants to rip off right there, which is way too low. So the way I've been styling my hair was born out of sheer desperation. Now, did I work painstakingly to figure out exactly how I could do my hair like that? No, it was a bit of a happy accident. One day I procrastinated my shower till right before we had to leave to go to Moss's brother's house, and I didn't have time to blow dry my hair. So I just blow dried specific sections, and then I like manipulated it to then when I took it down later, thinking I was gonna have to fully redo my hair the next day, it looked really good. First thing I put in is the Kerastase serum filler. Just one little pump. This helps with like humidity and smoothness. Also just the health of your hair. Kerastase stuff is so good. It's also a heat protectant. One pump of the Ouai anti-frizz cream. This I focus, but like here down, that's where I do the majority of the product. This is a new addition. I bought this for my blowouts and I really love it, but I just started using this for this style and it works really well. This is the Kenra Volume Mousse Extra. That's very cool. This goes through the roots of my hair, the crown, and then through the ends. I feel like we've been afraid of mousse for so long because we just think of like crunchy hair, but really it's such a like do-it-all product that does volume, hold, and then like prepares your hair for whatever heat styling you're going to do or whatever not heat styling you're gonna do. My bad. I did forget one more product, the Unite Booster Spray. I just do this right at the roots. Now I section my hair from like this part to like right on top of my ear on both sides. These are just some of the shortest pieces and I'm gonna rough dry. Can't see what I look like, but I know there's an emo part. Then I take the round brush attachment and blow out the bangs. I also have like a cowlick widow's-ish peak combination, so I really like overdo it on each side, over each way, to kind of get them to blend a bit better. So my goal with this is not to have it like totally blown out and straight, more so the top being dry. The parts that touch my face also being dry. The bottoms can be a little damp. Now getting as much volume as I can from the root, then we will do a roller. Very roughly done and pin. And I'm gonna do the same thing with a smaller roller for this section. Even less for this one because I'm just too hot. Get in each other's way. Then I just take the nape of my neck, so like from like right behind my ears, so like just this spot. I'm sure there's like a scientific reason, but for most people who have wave to their hair, the nape of your neck, you'll see it there. Some people who like don't even have it anywhere else in their hair, it'll just show up. It is just gonna be a little wavier if I let it go like this. And in general, this is a spot that kind of waves up on its own because it gets sweaty. So I'm just gonna use the petal attachment, mostly just right at the roots. And now I kind of just like go through and inspect spots that I'm like, okay, like what that's doing, don't like what that's doing, blah, blah, blah. So the day that I ran out of time blow drying my hair, this is like what I left the house looking like. Okay, not the best thing to do. You really shouldn't manipulate your hair when it is wet. I will say my hair is not like wet anymore. It's damp. Part of the reason why I think this worked so well is because it is warm out, so my hair was already starting to dry. But what I did was I just twisted it up, claw clip, and then left this as a ponytail. And I just like absent-mindedly was running my fingers through the ends of it constantly. So I think the natural oils from my hands too kind of smoothed the ends. Since then, I've also done a version where I just twisted my hair each way and just like went on my day like this. I've also done one where I split it into two sections and I twist the one closest to my face towards me and farthest away from my face opposite direction, which this is just a twist out. I think a lot of like wavy hair discourse is really just wavy hair trying to be curlier and routines to make wavy hair curlier. And it just never really crossed my mind to be like, well, what if I manipulated my waves to just wave in a different way? I was just starting to feel really silly trying to style my hair to look like beach waves once I've blown out all of the natural wave to my hair and then artificially add that? Why don't I just manipulate my hair to do the beachy wave that I want it to do? I think a lot of people think of like finger coiling as a way to create specifically like definition or make your waves or curls curlier / wavier, but you can do that to like stretch them too. All of my followers who are listening to this who are black or who have textured hair are like, yeah, we know. You're the ones who taught me how to do this. My natural wave pattern is not this loose, and also I don't feel like doing the high maintenance routine because both of my routines are more high maintenance, and I like it. I like wearing my hair wavy. I like doing like the plopping and the scrunching and all of the products and all of that, and I also like blowing my hair out, but there is a time and a place. This is a lot easier and it doesn't make me procrastinate doing my hair. I guess for this one we'll do a little bit of an experiment. I'm gonna combine the two techniques that I've used. I did the split, twist in opposite directions, and now I'm going to, how am I gonna do it? I'm just gonna clip this up. And again, leaving the ends out because I don't want those to get oddly crimped. Easy, breezy. These I will just keep up as long as I feel like it, and most likely I will like touch up the front pieces tomorrow or any pieces that look a little wonky. But the great part about this is because I didn't blow out my natural wave pattern, it is what my hair wants to revert to. So even just like twisting it tomorrow when it's totally dry will also help with that. Let's hope this looks okay. We'll see, I guess. It's my favorite fresh out of the shower scent. Very clean.
It's ready, Megan.
Oh,
Your
perfect.
necklaces are ready.
Amazing. Can I come pick them up?
Sure, sure.
Yuck. It is muggy. And it feels like it's gonna rain. Let's go get contacts. I put my contacts in to go get them. Awesome, thank you so much. It is fully starting to sprinkle. I mean, look at those clouds. I mean, next on my to-do list was to check out the garden, see how the plants are doing. So I guess if it's gonna rain, I don't have to. It's officially raining, and the loudest thunder I've ever heard here. What? Also, if you've noticed that the weather reports and the weather prediction has been super inaccurate since, I don't know, that thing that was sworn in January. Yeah, you would not be the only one. What do you think he has against the sky? He wants planes coming down and none of us prepared for the weather. Is that hail? So you can see how some of them are a lot bigger. It's hailing.